Hey guys, Janae from Meninfluencer, and in this video I want to go over the best haircuts for men in 2020. So if you actually don't know, I already made a video about the best summer hairstyles in 2019 and was also planning to make one for 2020, but oh boy, times have changed. Therefore, I'm actually going to give you my best suggestions to make sure you look great after quarantine and at the same time look great now as well. Sounds like a fair deal? Well, great, because your brother needs more watch time, so actually make sure you watch this video till the end. So with that said, let's jump into the video. Number 1, taper fade. So to actually start off strong with a haircut, which I would recommend to most of you guys that simply don't know what to do with their hair. Let's be real, most of us are clueless when it comes to hairstyles. We just want to make sure we look decent and don't want to put too much effort into it. Most of us actually don't want to spend hours and hours in front of the mirror, but at the same time we actually do want to look decent. And especially now we don't want to spend hours and hours in front of the mirror, because let's be real, most likely we're not even going to see the people that we want to impress. And that's actually why this hairstyle is ideal for most men. You actually don't have to do anything crazy with your hair. All you have to do is to make sure you maintain it. And to make it even more simple, all you literally do is to make sure your sides are maintained. Just make sure your sides don't get too long, because this way you prevent your hair from getting out of hand. The other amazing thing about this haircut is that it was meant to be on the #1 spot for my summer hairstyles for 2020. Therefore it isn't only convenient, but it also gives you that model haircut to impress your Habbo Hotel crush. Which probably wasn't a girl, but actually me. Anyways, if you'd like me to make a taper fade haircut tutorial, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Also make sure you actually subscribe, because 95% of you guys haven't. So with that out of the way, let's jump into number 2, buzz cut. When it actually comes to quarantine and buzz cut, most likely the buzz cut is the most popular option on social media. This is actually a good choice for those men who want that quick fix and want to get it over with. So if you're actually someone that feels like their hair is getting out of hand and just want that immediate quick fix, this is the haircut for you. I mean, it's not a haircut, but you know what I mean. I also know that some are doing this for the meme or just to create a memory for themselves. Whatever your reason might be, just make sure that there's no going back. So actually know what you're doing before you actually do it. And that's actually why I don't recommend this haircut for most guys, because you can't go back. But at the same time, if you actually did give yourself a self haircut and it didn't turn out to be the way that you actually wanted it to be, giving yourself a buzz cut might actually be the best option out there. Number 3, let it grow haircut. Due to quarantine, even though that the buzz cut haircut is the most popular haircut, it doesn't necessarily mean that most people are actually doing that one. Because the truth is, most of us are actually too afraid to touch our own hair. And therefore, we're actually not doing much about it. We're just letting it grow out and see what will happen, and are just waiting for our barbers to open. But then suddenly we hear that the lockdown is extended and we get panicked. And since we're actually panicking, we go to YouTube and search for a self haircut tutorial, and we just stumble upon some random Meninfluencer guy who gives us tips and tricks to actually get yourself a model haircut. So while watching his videos, we're like, whoa, and suddenly get hyped because he's over delivering us and making sure we get ourselves the model haircut. But then we realize something. We're too lazy. And you know what? That's perfectly fine as well, as long as you actually can validate that. Because letting our hairs grow out is also an opportunity for most of us without actually getting judged by the outside world. Most likely, if we're actually going to let our hair grow out, people around us are gonna judge us. Because if you're actually going to let your hair grow out, at some point you're actually going to face an awkward stage. However, since you're actually staying at home, you don't need to be afraid for people actually judging you, because they're not gonna see you. So to actually summarize the 3 points, number 1 is a taper fade, and that's most suitable for people that actually just want to maintain their hair. Number 2 is for people that just want a quick fix and want to get over with it. Number 3 is for those that just wants to experiment with themselves and want to grow their hair longer just to see how it will look like. If you actually watched this video till the end, you're a legend, and therefore I really appreciate you, and just let me know in the comments down below if you did, because I'm always curious that people actually do watch it or not. So that sums it up for this video. If you found this video entertaining and at the same time informational, definitely smash the like button, and also consider to hit that subscribe button and help your brother out. That's it from me. See you on the other side.